No, the Browns.
Oh,
JMO.
oh, I thought you said the Rams. Oh yeah. I didn't watch it, but I seen clips. That snow was crazy. I mean,
Crazy stuff. Are we live? Welcome back. This is episode
something
13.
big one.
Somewhere in there. Big time stuff, man. We make big time plays. We're big time players. I'm your host, Kaden. Other host, C-Man.
What's up, guys?
C-Man. Hit him with the deuces. Big week last week, especially for my Georgia Bulldogs, baby. 31-17. The Dogs own the University of Tennessee. Dogs haven't lost to Tennessee since Josh Dobbs was there in 2016. Shout out Hail Marys, baby. He threw one. Amen, baby. Praise God. Tennessee didn't really stand a chance in this game because my boy Carson DoorDash Beck. 25 of 40, 347 yards with 2 tuds. Followed up by Nate Frazier putting the game on ice with that rushing touchdown there late in the game to ice it. And, man, I love to see it. You know, our offense finally didn't look like a freaking doormat. Just amazing stuff from the University of Georgia. Shout out Mike Bobo. Shout out Carson Beck. Love you guys. And I'll be seeing y'all this week. I'll be there at UMass fans, so I think I'll be signing autographs. If y'all want to come up, get a picture and whatnot, y'all can. Like, I'm not going to turn you down like I did in previous weeks, but just hold it down. We also had other crazy stuff happen. Let's talk about the Mormons at BYU getting getting torched there by I don't even know Kansas. Was it Kansas?
Yeah, it was
wow.
Kansas.
Holy cow.
I've been telling people since episode 1, Kansas was going to do something crazy this year.
Where was that Kansas all week or year?
I don't know. Idea. But,
oh, yeah, and I forget. I watched how does the University of Texas, they barely escaped Fayetteville with a win. Did you watch that game?
Who did they play?
I didn't watch it. They played Arkansas. They barely beat Arkansas.
Oh, my God. Texas is actually the worst ranked team besides BYU right now.
Jeez, Tex. I mean, y'all, this is one thing I don't understand how weak their schedule is. They played one team that was good.
And they lost
the best team in the country, though. Shout out Georgia Bulldogs.
Right.
The best team in the country. You play one good team in the SEC and y'all lost.
Yeah, Texas is not good at all.
And then we can talk about freaking Oregon. They have one ranked win.
I mean, it was Ohio State, though. But they only
Georgia beat Texas.
We beat y'all.
We play in the SEC. What do you expect?
So, with y'all's win over Tennessee, now it's a whole full
It
circle.
flipped everything,
It's a full circle now between Bama, Georgia, and Tennessee on which 2 teams are going to make the playoffs.
And I kind of hope that Georgia doesn't make the playoffs.
At this point, yeah.
No.
I feel like one of those 3 teams is not going to make it at this point.
I think Georgia kind of solidified their spot in the playoff with that game.
Yeah. I feel like if we could just...
What do you mean?
If we win out, like...
Who would make it in over Georgia, Alabama, and... I don't think Tennessee's going to be in it.
Yeah,
I think Georgia, Alabama, and Ole Miss.
That's what I was thinking. Like, one of those teams is going to drop to Ole Miss.
It should be Georgia because we have the head-to-head.
Oh, we beat y'all.
Yeah, but then Tennessee beat y'all. Dang,
that's what I'm saying. It's a full circle.
But Vanderbilt also beat y'all.
And
I don't care about the playoff.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is in the playoff. Where's Vanderbilt playing? The Magic City Bowl?
Mm.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Yo. That's
what I'm saying, though. You guys can't beat Vandy. Vandy owns y'all. Tennessee owns y'all. The state of Tennessee owns y'all. He's got Kalen DeBoer's daughter on a freaking leash right now with that 5-star. I mean, this guy's got everything going for him. I mean, Kalen DeBoer is just not that great.
What's that dude's name?
I don't know, dude. Why was he risking it all for that girl?
Why would he do that, bro? He's like, he's probably thinking of going in the portal anyways. Like,
yeah, let me holler at Kalen DeBoer's daughter and get kicked off the team.
Dude, have you seen? Like, did you see?
Curran, I saw what he said. We can't say it on the podcast.
I'm just like, bro. How would you say that though? Like,
I mean, maybe he wasn't lying.
what?
Well, we didn't even talk about Wisconsin's almost beats Oregon. And if you think back, I'm not an Alabama lover. I'll say that. Definitely not an Alabama fan at all. But Alabama walked into Wisconsin and whooped them.
Yeah.
And you have an Oregon team who's number 1 in the country, and they beat them by 3 points?
And we beat them by like
what are y'all doing? I mean, if that doesn't show that the SEC is this far ahead of every other conference in the country, I don't know what shows it. We got teams like Vanderbilt who can go out and beat Alabama. Like, we got teams like who are playing close.
Kentucky,
Arkansas.
they've been keeping it close. Missouri.
And I'm not counting. I don't really like counting yet that Texas and Oklahoma, because 1, they're brand new into the SEC.
2, they haven't Oklahoma's played pretty much everybody.
Oklahoma
Texas
has had a hard
played
schedule.
Anybody.
And Oklahoma's rebuilding this year. Like, it's kind of a
we
dumpster
knew
over there.
was going to be kind of bad.
But it's crazy to me, like, how easy these schedules are. And if Notre Dame doesn't get in a conference, it's ridiculous. They have the cupcake schedule every single year.
Yeah.
Why don't they join a conference?
I mean, they might lose this week, though.
Your shirt just fell on me, bro.
Yeah, they play Army this week. That could be a huge upset. I feel like if Notre Dame loses this, they're out of the playoffs. Like,
I agree.
Immediately out. There's no coming back from it, unless they played like Georgia or Bama and blow them out. But like they don't. So
what else do we have?
Army, you have this possibility. They need to win.
That kind of. I mean, I don't really have any more boxes to check from last week. Oh, did you see Travis? Bro, Travis Hunter's I guess we could come back to this more when we talk about the Heismans, but Travis Hunter's had himself a game, and Deion Sanders is putting together a good football team. I can't lie.
I feel like he might go number 1 in the draft now.
Travis?
Yeah.
No.
It depends on what team has that.
Why would somebody need a defensive back at number 1?
Wide receiver, too.
I mean, they could make him either way, but, like, who takes a wide receiver number 1 overall ever?
I guess if the Cowboys get the first pick,
the Cowboys need a freaking.
They
need a new. They need a new.
They just need a new team.
Yeah.
So let's move them out of Dallas. I think SMU is better than them.
Did you see when Daniel Jones got traded? They're all like, "Please, is Jerry Jones their who's the Cowboys owner?"
Jerry Jones.
They were like, "Please don't let Jerry Jones see this." They're like, because he's gonna sign him.
You know what? Shout out Daniel Jones, like 2019 Daniel Jones.
No, because Daniel Jones getting hurt.
No.
Then they brought in Mike Glennon, and that put my boy Jake Fromm more on the bench.
Then they brought in Tommy DeVito, our savior.
Tommy DeVito, where did that kid go? Didn't he get? He's playing now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's starting now.
Yeah,
after
that's
Jones
my guy.
got Daniel Jones.
That guy's agent is hilarious.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's move on. So this will be a new segment. This is called Curran's Call-ins.
Yeah.
Let's see some of these call-ins. Let me peep some of these descriptions before my guy Jet runs them. We had 2 call-ins this week. We had we'll start off my guy Cletus. Cletus is he's 39 years old, and he the only description he gave me was he is currently unemployed and lives with his parents. So let's see it. Got Cletus coming in here from Millbrook, Alabama. Let's hear it.
Let's go, Cletus.
Yeah, today I'm calling on the show. I really don't have any questions. I just wanted to really get something off my chest.
All right.
Roll Tide, baby! Let's go! Roll Tide, roll, baby! Woo! Let me get a Roll Tide, Curran!
Hey, roll Tide, Cletus. Roll Tide, Cletus.
So I'm guessing Cletus is just your average, everyday Alabama fan.
Yeah.
Going off that call, but I mean, Cletus, you had no questions.
But what a call!
You're supposed to call in. No.
I support Cletus.
You're supposed to call in with questions, dude. You called in saying Roll Tide like every other Alabama fan who has nothing better to talk about than say Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Even though y'all's freaking mascot's an elephant. Roll elephants, I guess. I don't know. Speaking of elephants, man, they're getting harvested right now for their ivory. They might go extinct.
What?
So you can sign Jet's petition to stop it.
Jet, I didn't know you had a petition.
He does. He's trying to get rid of all penguins, too.
All penguins?
All of them, bro. We don't like them. They attacked my cousin. He got bit by one.
Where?
That's besides the point, though, Curran. You're getting off topic.
Yo.
I'm not telling you. It was at Bryant Denny.
A
Our next caller is a Auburn fan named Randall. He is from Millsaps, Alabama, so not Millbrook. He's a part-time Little League umpire. So 3 strikes, Curran. You're out, pal. Let's hear from you, Mr. Randall.
Ronnie here. I was sitting around watching some Fox News this past Monday, and my son comes down. My son's about 17 years old, and he says, "Dad, I think I'm an Alabama fan."
Nope.
My son came out as an Alabama fan in my house. My house. I thought I raised him better. I really did.
It's a dang shame.
I don't know what to do with him. Do I give him away? I'd love to hear y'all's input on it. Where Eagles still.
Yeah, Randall. I don't know. Is it too late to put somebody up for adoption at 17? They got 1 year. You can kick them out the house. Maybe
I think
rough them up a little bit.
His son made the right choice.
No.
Yeah.
Man, Randall, I really do feel you. That's almost as bad as him. I don't know what's worse than that. Probably a freaking
Tennessee fan.
These elephants getting harvested for their ivory, maybe. A Tennessee fan. That's better than being a freaking Alabama fan. Are you kidding me?
Would you want to wear red or orange all the time?
Orange? Shout out Tennessee. Yeah. Let's just lay this out. If I wasn't a Georgia fan, Tennessee has a cool stadium, probably one of the coolest stadiums in all of college football. Neyland. It's crazy. It's really steep. So it looks like there's a million people watching you. The checkered? Are you kidding me? That's sick.
Nah.
And then you have Nico Iliamaleva. Spell that last name, Curran. Yeah, let's hear you say that 10 times fast.
Yo.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. It's ridiculous. This guy over here, Curran, thinks he could just walk over these Tennessee fans. Even though they beat y'all.
They're still Tennessee fans.
Hey, Georgia, Alabama, we still both hate Tennessee.
That's facts, though.
I don't really mind Vanderbilt, though. Just saying. Is that the new Iron Bowl? Alabama and Vanderbilt. You know they're 1-0 on y'all in the Kalen DeBoer era.
That ain't gonna last for long.
And Hugh Freeze was Hugh Freeze there last year? Was this Hugh Freeze's first year, Jet?
No, second.
Second.
He was at Liberty like 3 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, because he had Malik Willis, didn't he? The backup quarterback, lefty.
I mean, I know who
He went
Malik
like
is. I don't know where he
14-0
went.
at Liberty, bro.
I didn't know he went to Liberty.
No, I'm talking about Hugh Freeze. Like never lost a game at Liberty. He also was really good. He beat y'all at Ole Miss when Chad Kelly was the quarterback at Ole Miss way back in the day. Bro.
Chad Kelly, bro.
Yeah, that guy. That guy's on one, isn't he?
Chad Kelly.
Chad Kelly got the MVP of the CFL last year, baby.
Yeah.
Amen, baby. Go astronauts. There we go.
Astronaut.
Yeah, the Alberto astronauts, bro. The Canadian Tigers. Are you kidding me, Curran? Where's your ball knowledge, dude?
Dude, I don't
Get a grip, pal.
I don't watch Canadian football.
I don't either, but I'm just guessing. Curran's a big UFL guy, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, let's go Stallions.
Oh, no. Not the Stallions. More of a Gwinnett Striped Bass kind of guy. That's the minor league team for the Braves, by the way. The AA minor league team. What's next there, Jet?
Week 13.
Ooh, let's get some picks in.
We got Indiana and Ohio State, which is a playoff. I don't want to say it's an elimination game.
I feel like it is an elimination game.
I do.
They're both in a week.
Here's the thing, though. If Indiana loses this game, I don't know many Indiana fans. I'm not guessing. There's about 13 or 14 of y'all.
Yeah.
in total. But they're going to be mad because,
Oh, well,
to be fair, they're undefeated.
who they played, though?
That's what I'm getting to that, Curran.
Oh, my fault.
I'm getting to that. They haven't played anybody. But they haven't really played any close games. From my knowledge, they've kind of blown everybody out, haven't they? Not blown everybody out, but won by good margins. I mean, if they play people close, I'm about to beat the record.
I guess they got to be good. They did a college game day when they were hosting Wisconsin. Or not Wisconsin, Washington.
And they beat. Well, those are all planned before the season. You know that, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's still a horrible pick.
Yeah. That's
You know, unless Penn State is still number 4.
Oh no, Indiana barely beat Michigan last week. And Michigan's
Yeah.
god awful. I mean, I don't know. I could see them.
Well, the thing
It is a playoff elimination game, that's for sure.
If Ohio State loses, I feel like they're out. They got 2 conference losses, they're out. But like, if Indiana loses, do they put Indiana in or do they put Penn State in?
But all these teams, Bama has 2 conference losses, Georgia has 2 conference losses, and Ole Miss. But they're all better.
Yeah.
And I think the committee is going to see that, especially
I feel like
in these games.
we're going to have 3 Big Ten teams, 1, maybe 2 Group of 5, 1 Big 12, 1 ACC, and the rest is SEC.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
UMass plays Georgia. No cares there.
Also,
Colorado plays Kansas.
you know what? Let's see Kansas get another one.
I don't know. I'm seeing Coach Prime's taking over.
I need the Big 12 to.
That's at
fall
Colorado, bro. That's a big home field advantage.
No, that's at Kansas.
It is at Kansas. Even bigger. Kentucky goes up against number 3 Texas. And don't sleep on Kentucky because they are kind of the legend killers this year in college football. They can kill anybody in this freaking game.
Mm-hmm.
Almost beat Georgia. Beat Ole Miss at Ole Miss.
That's a good win.
If Kentucky does this week, I'll hug Jake Fox or something. Because Jake Fox is a Kentucky fan. You gonna play it, Jet? I guess Jet behind the camera over here doesn't think that Kentucky has a shot. Is it because Auburn beat them?
I mean, if you lose to Auburn, are you really that good?
I don't know, baby, but go Dogs. Alabama and Oklahoma. Let's see if Alabama can get the upset again.
Yeah, let's get that upset, guys.
At Oklahoma could be a good game. I don't know. It's a night game.
If only it was Tua versus Jalen Hurts all over again, but
What?
you know, I really wanted to see Tua versus Jalen Hurts in like college ball. But like,
Talking about Hawk too.
all right.
Let's talk about Clemson versus the Citadel. Not much to see there. That's all I got to say.
Citadel with a huge upset. there.
But I think Ole Miss Florida is honestly going to be, if I had to pick an upset this week, it's probably going to be Ole Miss Florida. Because DJ Lagway, dude, that's a legit quarterback.
Mhm.
I mean, bro, the guy is good. I mean, let's take a minute to talk about it. DJ was, I think he was the #1 quarterback in the class last year, coming out of high school.
Yeah, I think so.
No, Dylan Raiola was for Nebraska. That's right.
Well, he hasn't really done.
He was the #1 dual threat. He came out of Allen High School in Texas, which is actually,
really
believe
good.
this or not, they're the biggest high school in the world.
Yeah.
80, I think it's like 8,500 kids.
That's
insane.
What?
Yeah. Kyler Murray went to Allen High School. It's the high school with they have like a food court in their lunchroom and like they have a football stadium.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty sick. But yeah, he went. I'm pretty sure he's from there. Came under Billy Napier with the Gators. I think he was an early enrollee, so he got to practice with them all spring. The dude's been electric. I mean, he's kind of provided. The thing I like about all fan bases is they're not looking. If you like an Auburn or a Florida, they're looking for a spark. I think that's what keeps these fans going.
Yeah.
And DJ's definitely provided that spark for Florida. For a team that isn't very good this year. But DJ's going to help so much with recruiting. You got a really good guy back there who can make plays now. You build weapons around him. Florida could be a really good offense next year.
They just need a Kyle Pitts again.
A Kyle Pitts again?
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts is not the best tight end of all time in college football because he is nowhere better. He's not even close to Brock Bowers, bro.
But, that Kyle on Kyle connection that they had.
Oh, it was Kyle Trask, wasn't it?
Yeah, it took Kyle.
He needed a shot, bro, in the league. That was crazy.
I mean, yeah, was he the backup on the Bucks? He hasn't really gotten a shot.
Well, he was the backup to Felipe Franks. You remember that guy?
No.
Well, he was the backup to him, and Felipe went down, and Kyle Trask balled out. Shout Kyle Trask. That was when we had DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift, ran into the guy, and his helmet came flying off, and, that was the kind of start of the Kirby Smart. That's what I got to say, especially after 2022, January, what was it? I think it was January 12th, 2022.
Something like that.
Georgia versus Alabama. Keely Ringo, pick six. Pick six, Keely Ringo. He's going to the house. Stetson Bennett's done it.
Bruh.
That was a great day, wasn't it?
Maybe for you. Maybe for you.
Yeah, how does it feel finally losing to Georgia?
How does it feel y'all lost this season to us?
I said, how does it feel finally losing to Georgia 3 years ago?
Oh, 3 years ago.
Okay, we play each other once every millennium. We play each other if we play in the... Well, it's not my fault that y'all can't freaking make it to the SEC championship in 2023. We had to play LSU. LSU. They were terrible. We've been 50-30. You can look that score up. I know my ball.
My fault.
You know what the picture is on the highlight? It's gonna be Jalen Carter picking up Jaden Daniels like that. We sacked him and picked him up. It's pretty cool.
Shout out Jaden Daniels. He's
won the Heisman.
By the way.
Baller, not in that game.
He might win Rookie of the Year though.
He got benched in that game because Jalen Carter hit him so hard. Just like Georgia's about to smack Alabama if we play them again.
All right.
And Auburn's gonna smack y'all. I'm calling it. You think I'm lying? That Auburn football team is no joke now.
One conference win?
Carson Beck put up 467 yards against Auburn.
Milroe might do better than that.
No.
Yeah.
Not a chance. Not a chance in the world. Jarquez Hunter is going to run all over y'all.
We'll get Ty Simpson in the game.
What's
Ty Simpson will be in by...
bro, Ty Simpson's not y'all's best backup, bro. It's that light-skinned dude.
I forget his name.
Dude, he's a baller.
Yeah. Dude, every time they put Ty Simpson in, it's always just a run play.
Bro, Ty Simpson is like a freaking Jake Fromm. Like, he's a game manager at best.
Yeah.
He's not like a game changer like Carson Beck is.
All right.
He's not a game changer like freaking Kalen DeBoer's. Never mind. What else do we got to talk about? Ashton Genty still had a good game. Not as good. I think Ashton Genty is kind of falling out of the Heisman lead candidate, and it's kind of going more towards Trav. Respectively so, Travis Hunter is balling right now. And that's an understatement. He had a game-winning fumble, game-winning catch in the first week. He head-topped 2 people last week. Also had 2 interceptions and a touchdown, bro.
That's tough.
The guy's electric, dude. I didn't realize. He's also like, bro, he's an athletic freak. Have you seen how high that dude jumps?
No.
It's crazy. Like,
is it like more of a DK Metcalf or like?
Well, he's not big like DK.
Well, like athleticism wise.
I don't know, dude. I really don't watch DK Metcalf. That guy's interesting. Or DK Metcalf uses cat litter around his house, so I don't ever associate with him. For himself.
That's wild.
I've never heard that. I just made that up. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Army plays Notre Dame. I'm sorry, Army, but
I feel like Army could win this.
Who'd y'all have in the Ole Miss game?
The Ole Miss game from last week?
No, this week.
Oh, I have Florida.
I think Ole Miss will.
I don't know. It's an 11 a.m. game. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
So those fans aren't going to be as rowdy.
I feel like they'll still win.
I don't know, dude. I could see it.
I mean, yeah, you could see it, but like.
It's like the SEC's so crazy this year. I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked either, but I'm still going to go with Ole Miss.
It's at the Swamp, though, Curran.
Still, Ole Miss is fighting for the playoff spot.
Curran's got to shave his head bald.
What? I ain't putting that much on it.
Curran's got to take me bowling if they lose. Show me the ropes.
I can do that.
There we go. Or Curran he has to write 10,000 times on a paper, Carson Beck is my GOAT. Carson Beck is my GOAT.
I will never
Carson
do
Beck
that.
is my GOAT. Tennessee owns me. Tennessee owns me. Tennessee owns Alabama. Jalen Milroe sucks. Jalen Milroe sucks.
We could talk about how the only 3 undefeated teams left are not good at all.
Isn't it Navy? Is Navy one of them?
No, it's Oregon, Indiana, Army.
I thought Army lost, didn't they? No, Navy lost.
Yeah, Navy lost. Navy got blown out by Notre Dame. See if Notre Dame can do that again.
Notre Dame plays all these freaking. Why do they play all the
They're not in a conference.
military teams, dude? It's crazy. But sometimes they'll throw together some good games. Like in recent years, I think they've had a decently hard conference, but they're not a good team.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I would consider them good was the COVID year when they got put in the ACC and they destroyed everybody.
Oh, they did?
I think they lost they might have won the ACC championship that year.
Well, you know why they Notre Dame has they have a contract with CBS.
Yeah.
So they get paid, bro. They're probably making $1 billion a year off that contract. I can't lie. That's all sports. Like they're always on CBS primetime. So
yeah,
that's why they're not in a conference because they would lose that. I think. But like it's like Notre Dame is like one of those teams that used to be a powerhouse. Like
and
they kind of
they're still up there.
They're up there. They're a good team.
Around.
It's like Miami. Miami used to be like the powerhouse of football, and that shifted away. Now it's in the SEC. Kirby, Nick Saban, Kalen. Well, we don't know this year. This year's like a mashup year, but
yeah, this is.
Normally you have the Titans of football, and it's the Big Four: Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, Alabama. But this year's been a mashup.
Michigan.
I'm saying in recent years.
I mean, yeah, but except for last season.
Michigan beat y'all last season, fam.
I said except for last season.
The year before that, they almost made it. The year before that, they played Georgia, got whooped.
You know what?
Oh, no, they did play in it 2 years ago. They got beat by TCU. And then Georgia.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And then Georgia beat TCU 65-7. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Stetson Bennett's final
game.
right into the end zone. Lad McConkey, baby. Shout out Lad, bro. Balling out in the league. That's my nephew. Brock's my uncle.
That's wild.
Brock is also the best tight end in the NFL right now. He leads the actual NFL in wide receiver receptions, and he's a tight end, and he's a rookie, and he's jacked, and he's just good looking. He's just a dang good dog.
So he just
Guy checks boxes.
Yeah.
Guy's jacked probably, ripped, freaking talented.
yeah, okay. The glazing is insane.
But I did write some notes for Carson Beck.
Okay.
Can I pull up my notes?
Yeah.
All right. Here's my takeaway on him. I'm keeping Curran from going to his next class, by the way.
Yep.
But you got to hear my notes on Carson Beck.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. Carson Beck is absolutely dazzling on the field.
No.
His precision, poise, and playmaking ability are on another level. He's the kind of quarterback who can read defenses with ease and make throws that will leave you shaking your head in disbelief. Whether it's accuracy on deep balls or his calm presence in crunch time moments, Beck consistently shows why he's one of the best in the game. With every game, he looks more and more like a future star, and it's clear that Carson Beck is leading this offense. Greatness is on the horizon.
The glaze is insane.
Say what you want. It's Carson DoorDash Beck right there.
You think he'll get drafted first round?
I don't know.
Probably
I think he
not.
should get drafted ahead of Jalen Milroe because Jalen Milroe doesn't fit a system in the NFL. There's no way. I'm not saying Jalen Milroe's a bad quarterback. I just don't see what system he would fit.
That's true. I mean,
You're drafting a guy that you can develop. Carson Beck, he's got good throwing motions. Like, he's really good when he has time in the pocket, and they can develop him from not throwing interceptions. That's the thing you got to think about.
True.
But his throwing mechanics are really good, and he's big.
You know what?
He looks like an NFL quarterback.
I feel like Milroe would be like a good backup to Lamar.
Yeah, that could fit. He's like an RG3 kind of, but bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the best comparison to Milroe is probably
like right now, probably Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar.
So rushing.
Anthony Richardson.
True, but does Richardson
balled out last week.
But does he like run a lot?
Do you know Josh Gruden, the old Raiders head coach?
Yeah.
Have you seen his TikToks, bro?
No.
He's like, they got me feeling. Oh my God, they're so funny.
Dude, what?
I don't know. We need to wrap the show up though. Get the show on the road, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like college game day.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Georgia UMass this week. Georgia basketball and Georgia football play on the same day.
That's
at 10 a.m.
Ugh.
Georgia basketball plays at 10 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh!
I thought basketball.